Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching. Today we are going to be talking about one of the longest waited products on my channel. We are going to be talking about Clarins SOS Face Primers. Now, just to mention, Clarins has another primer that has been around for a while, which is called Instant Smooth Blurring Primer. Now, that primer is something that I truly love. It's something that I keep purchasing again and again. I actually do have a sample sizes of them as well, like the backup. When I used to work at Macy's, I would always get a sample of that SOS, well, actually not SOS, the blurring primer, the instant smooth one, and I do use it on a regular basis. I love it, love it, and it doesn't clog the pores. It pretty much makes your skin texture very smooth, and just like your makeup glides on with that kind of primer. So anyway, we're not talking about that primer today. We're talking about the SOS primers. As you guys can see, I have only one shade available in my hands. I could not get the chance to purchase all of them because, oh my goodness, one primer cost $39. And if I would have to purchase all of them, oh my goodness, I would break the bank. But hey, bear with me. I am the one who sells the product, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. I have touched, I have played, I have tested, and I have used all those shades to my customers. Just like I mentioned, that these products cost $39 each, and then you do get 30 ml product, which is 1 fluid ounces, and then they all come in a pump. Oh my goodness. The shade that I have in my hand is 00, which is a universal light. Let's go ahead and talk about what the company claims about the product. Discover the solution for any beauty concern with skincare benefits. Obviously, Clarins, whenever they make their makeup products, they always infuse some sort of plant extracts in the products, and they do make sure that it has some sort of benefits to the skin. Clarins exclusive high Lumitec complex visibly neutralizes, illuminates, and blurs imperfections, prepping skin for makeup application that is impeccable and long lasting. With organic sea lily extract, SOS primer hydrates skin for 24 hours. All of these primers have pollution complex, like Clarins using their technology when it comes to skincare, and then these are all oil free. There's 6 shades available. The one that I have, again, just like I mentioned, is 00 universal light, which is going to boost the radiance, and then another one is a rose 01, is going to minimize the signs of fatigue, and there is a peach version of this, which is going to blur the imperfections, and there is a coral shade that visibly reduces dark spots, and there is a green one which is going to reduce your redness, and there is obviously the lavender shade which is going to brighten sallow skin. So these are pretty much like color correcting, or I would say color correctors, but at the same time primers. Let's say if you do find that your skin looks kind of tired, that it doesn't have that much of vitality, you obviously are going to reach for the one that's claimed to be minimize signs of fatigue, which is a rose shade. And if you just want to prime your skin, if you want to give a little bit of luminosity, and for everyday use, I would definitely reach for the 00, which is universal light, because the consistency of the product is very lightweight. Obviously every single shade that they have is very lightweight, and if you guys notice it or not, it has a very slight kind of sheen to it. It's going to give a very beautiful kind of luminous look to your face before you apply your foundation. And then when you apply your foundation, you will actually notice kind of it gives a beautiful dewy look to your skin. Sometimes you can pretty much avoid the foundation if your skin is doing really well, and then just stick to this primer, and then just give a kind of healthy looking look to your face. Sometimes I do that, I just avoid foundation, like any heavy makeup from my skin, and I just stick to the regular like blurring primers or primers like that. If you do experience dark circles under your eyes, I have actually tried it in one of my customer. She said that she was looking for a primer that is going to cancel out her dark circles like before using concealer. So I have suggested the coral shade, which is designed for dark spots. So if it is going to reduce the dark spots, obviously it is going to reduce your dark circles as well. So you can definitely use these ones under your eyes if you do get dark circles. Again, if you do find kind of you know, a weird texture under your eyes before the concealer, you can definitely use these ones as a hydrating primer and also, you know, as a smoothing primer as well. They claim that this is a 24-hour hydration. It obviously gives a lot of hydration to the skin. You know, when you do apply it, you will notice that it applies like a moisturizer, you know, and then it has its own unique, fresh, kind of sweet, floral scent to it, you know. The fragrance is very uplifting. I like the fragrance that they infuse. When you're feeling oily and when you're feeling that your skin is a little bit sensitive, avoid using primers like that, because I have actually noticed that I have used this primer when I was feeling a little bit sensitive and my skin was, you know, very irritated, and I have noticed that it actually made the problem worse, and it is best to avoid any sort of like a blurring, any sort of kind of fixing makeup, you know what I'm talking about. And then see how it works on your skin type. You know, again, the product being skincare and also makeup is going to affect how your skin is going to react to every single product, you know, from Clarins. So I personally love the product, and I do think that it is one of the nicest product they have. I personally don't use any other shades, and I feel like I don't have the need for them. You know, that's the reason why I do have only this shade, which is the Universal Light. If you just want to use a good primer, you can always stick to this shade and then avoid the other shades. But other shades, again, designed for different purposes. And I love how it comes in a pump like that, where it keeps the product sanitary. And you know, it is like a precise measurement as well when it comes to using the product, so you don't waste the product. So I'm actually planning to make a whole dedicated video for the best makeup of Clarins. I personally think that Clarins has such an amazing makeup items that is not talked much about, you know, and I feel like, oh my goodness, somebody has to talk about them, because I do test a lot of makeup. You know, I do use one of the most popular makeups like Soft Glam from Anastasia, or you know, the Makeup Revolution and Murphy. Oh my goodness, I do use a lot of makeup items. And obviously, you know, being an employee for this brand, I have tried a lot of makeup items from this brand as well. So I feel like, you know, I have to sit down and then talk about the best makeup products from Clarins, and maybe the worst as well. So please leave me in the comment below if you want to see that video. I don't have all the makeup items from Clarins, but I have some that I do swear by. So anyway, leave it in the comment below. What do you think about that? Would you like to see the best makeup items from Clarins? All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please let me know in the comment below what do you want to see next. And like the video if you have liked it, and make sure to subscribe if you're new to my channel, if you're a fan of Clarins. Obviously, most of my audience is a fan of Clarins, you know, so and if you do like skincare, beauty, or nature, health, fitness, you know, I hope you're going to come back and hang out with me in my videos. Hopefully I will give you some knowledge that you are looking for, and also some inspiration as well. So try my best. All right, guys, have a great day, and I'm going to see you in